if you're looking to use, let's say, sweeteners. So pure glucose would be something like dextrose, for example. That's pure glucose. But anything artificial is going to be like aspartame or MSG or any of that stuff, then your body won't recognize it as well, and does not do very well because it does cause excitotoxins in the body, and this causes a little bit more inflammation effect. So you have to kind of be careful of what you take and what you ingest. But if you can do without it, that would be probably ideal. How do you treat heart disease without medication? You don't need medication to actually treat heart disease. We find out what the deficiencies there are based on some blood work, find out exactly what's happening, whether you have soft plaque calcifications, whether you have high blood pressure, whether you have kidney issues, and we treat it with certain supplementation. It could be from certain vitamins, minerals, peptides, or even polyphenols. So there's a lot of things you can definitely do, and we can actually treat it. Medications are never going to fix the problem. Medication is just there to actually prevent symptoms, but it's never going to go after the root cause. The root cause, you can actually go at it and fix it if you know exactly what you're testing for. But a lot of the doctors have no clue in regards to what to test for. They see a symptom and they just give you medication for it. That's not going to fix it. That's not going to treat heart disease. All you're doing is just shutting down the symptom. How long can you shut down the symptom for? A year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? Probably by then you're already on 3, 4, 5 different medications. So looking after the root cause is the most important. And it's really, really easy to know what the root cause is. It's not rocket science, seriously. I was told the only way to check for soft plaque is CT scan with contrast. I don't have contrast. No, you don't. You can check soft plaque with a specific blood work. The CT calcium score is mostly for calcifications. If you can't get your hands on proper AI contrast that they currently been talking about, so you can actually, there's a specific blood test you can do, and you can find out from that specific blood test if it's actually elevated, whether you have actually soft plaque inflammation or not. It's very easy. It's very easy to find out. How to heal GERD and hiatal hernia. Book a time with me, Tony. We can talk about it. It's all about food combining. And I did an ebook on GERD and acid reflux, for example, as well too. But food combining plays a huge role in this. And it's easily fixed. It's just your diet that has to actually do most of the work. Your lifestyle's probably all over the place right now. I had kidney transplant, so can't have contrast. Was blood test for soft plaque. Thank you. You can send me a message, we can talk, or we can book an appointment and I can actually guide you through the proper testing so you can get them done. What are you reading, dude? Here is nothing. What are you reading? There is nothing here. Oh, I do have multiple channels. We're doing it live, so we're actually, I'm getting, there's about 40 people on the other channel, so the questions I'm getting, that's the ones I'm actually reading. On your end, there's only about 6 people there right now. So it's always been a recording on YouTube as well. And this way, a lot of the patients can actually go there and actually watch it after. Oh, no worries. It happens. I get that quite a bit actually. Because I'll be asked so many different questions, and compared to YouTube, there's only few that comes up. But yeah, Jola, when it comes down to like soft plaque, there's a specific protocols you have to actually follow, and I can guide you through the whole steps, and we can monitor them. It's not whether you have an elevation and you have soft plaque an issue. If there is soft plaque, we can start to go after it and actually start to stop the progression, and actually reverse it. What do you do here? I'm a clinical nutritionist, so we're recovering, going through some questionnaires or questions that people have been asking about health-wise. whether cardiovascular disease, diabetes, gut health, weight loss, etc. So if you haven't seen any of the videos I posted on YouTube, you can definitely do that. There's a lot of good, valuable information. Will MCT oil help with constipation, please? The MCT oil, only if you actually take a high dose, is going to flush out your intestine. It's not going to help with constipation. It's just going to flush out your intestine. So if there's anything stuck in there, it's going to actually push it through. The problem is that you're having constipation is your diet, the food that you're eating, is whether sometimes you could be consuming a lot of carbohydrates or a lot of fiber that is actually it's freezing up your small intestine and causing constipation. And sometimes it could be a lack of magnesium citrate in your body. What can I do for gallbladder pain? You can probably do like a gallbladder cleanse. A gallbladder cleanse would work, which is you consume mostly apples. So apples has malic acid, and the malic acid will actually open up the duct. So if there's any type of stones in the gallbladder, will actually help them start to actually be stimulated. And usually the last night of after you're doing 3 days apples, you actually drink olive oil. Now olive oil is a monounsaturated fat, which stimulates your kidney, your gallbladder. Yeah, Joelo, magnesium citrate is usually good for constipation, but the question is, it's not about just taking magnesium citrate to help. It's mostly to find out why this is happening. Constipation and fluid retention does not let me lose weight. Please help. Book a time with me, DB. Book a time with me. We can set up a protocol. We can set up some guidance and nutritional factors. Then you can actually follow it. Fluid retention is usually coming from your kidneys, and usually your constipation is due to your diet. So for me to actually help you, probably book a time with me and I can guide you through the whole process. Maurice, greeting. Can you take both magnesium citrate and glycinate? Yeah, glycinate's for relaxation, citrate's mostly for the gut. You can definitely do that. Root cause, that's right, 100%. And you guys don't forget, I do have a free ebook as well. You guys can always download. Stay here, Duke. You're not going outside. You can always download the free ebook as well too that I have on the liver. But definitely, if you guys want to book a time with me, we can go through a lot of valuable information and actually get everything on the track properly. Duke, go to sleep. Every time he feels something outside, he wants to go out. Yeah, the apple cider vinegar, because it's very rich in malic acid. That's why I mentioned, you can eat apples as well because it's very rich in malic acid, and that actually helps with opening the duct, and that's how you actually eliminate the pain, 100%. 100%. But some people can't really tolerate apple cider vinegar just because it's very strong, so you can always do the apples, which is very good. Hoping Big Duke is doing well. Oh, he is. He was sleeping and now he just got up, so I'm waiting for him to move so I can pull my chair and sit down. Duke, don't jump on there. I'm gonna close the window. Yeah, he's trying to jump on through the window. There's a deer probably going across or something because we've just had rain. We all need to worship God alone. I'm in the truth. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. So definitely we can look into that. Carnivore? What do you mean carnivore? Do go sleep and go up in the bed. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. Just got a quick message here. My mouse doesn't want to work. Duke, down, please. How to best heal plantar? If you can get some nano curcumin, which is I'm gonna be getting some coming from UK. I'll be testing. Once I fully test it out, I can probably share it with you guys, and that actually helps good. Vitamin C, but you have to take your tolerance level, and magnesium ionic chloride, anywhere between 200 to 1200 milligrams. That would actually help with the plantar. What helped me also was raw cabbage juice during ghost stone attack. Not sure why. As well, raw cabbage is very high in malic acid. So what's helping is malic acid. Sometimes you can get malic acid directly as a supplement, or you can take magnesium malate. That's what malic acid is. Carnivore diet, is it okay? Yeah, it is okay. I've been on it for 10 years. Which kind of diet would you recommend best when dealing with brain injury? Brain injury, you want the high fat intake, high cholesterol intake, high coconut intake. You're not going outside, Duke. So that would be great for anything to do with the brain injury. Weird question, but what ethnic are you? We have similar noses. I'm originally from Lebanon. My phone, I don't know why it's only 16%, so I can't really move. Let's see. Just gonna get some water. So you guys give me a sec, so I can get some water. What kind of diet do you recommend with kidney transplant and no gallbladder, please? Any diet should work as long as nothing is processed. Very simple. There's nothing specific to feed the kidney. You can go high protein, you can go high fat, you can do any of these two combinations. It should not affect your kidney filtrations or anything. What affects your kidney filtration is mostly heavily processed. So that's the main thing you have to look into. CNS, where can you work? You can actually have your own clinic. Oh yeah, how is Duke? Duke is doing good. But I'll never be able to have my own clinic just because I don't agree with the pharmaceutical bullshit. Let's see if I can sit down. Oh, I gotta lower the screen as well. Let's see if I can lower the screen. There we go. There we go. You guys can see me better that way. I can sit. I want to go make some mushroom coffee like yesterday. I made some yesterday. Actually, it was not bad, but I'm trying to get better taste, but it's not working. I keep losing signal on that phone. Give me a second, guys. Oh, okay, there we go. It's charging right now. Okay, that's good. Will cabbage help in weight loss? Yeah, if you can do like a cabbage soup for like 14 days. Garlic is good. Garlic is good. Yeah, it does actually increase your INOS, which is induced nitric oxide. But you can't really take too much. If you take more than 3 cloves, it's gonna kill brain cells. And you don't want to increase too much induced nitric oxide because that can cause oxidative stress. What supplement you use for cognitive enhancement? I use L-theanine, MCT oil, hesperidin. These would be like my top. And sometimes I take magnesium L-threonate. Mushroom coffee is great, but freaking expensive. It is expensive. I got these as a sample to try them out for the company. I haven't really felt anything. So right now, if I'm gonna do a shot right now while I'm talking to you guys, this is gonna be my 3rd day taking a shot. Am I supposed to feel anything? I don't know. I tried mushrooms for years and years and years. Until today, I still don't feel a difference. So maybe it doesn't work on me. So the mushroom coffee that I have, it has 6 different ingredients in it. It does have coconut, does have a little bit of Arabica coffee, and it does have all the mushrooms in it, 6 different mushrooms, but still have not felt, but are supposed to actually feel good, feel relaxed, or whatever it is, still haven't felt it. And even before, when I was doing the one last year from Australia, pure lion's mane, and I was mixing it with shaga, still didn't get anything. Then I got cordyceps with shiitake as well, didn't feel anything. So something is off. I don't know how people feel it. Like if I take L-theanine, I feel it in a heartbeat. I feel it instantly, like within 20 minutes me taking it. So if anything, anybody wants to make some mushroom coffee, if you guys are out there listening, put some L-theanine in it. And that will actually give you like a nice kick to the brain, to your cognitive mood function all over. Do you use DE for parasite? What's DE? DE. Angel. Oh, Angel. Maybe you're healthy. I don't need all the mushroom. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't feel it. I have, and I've tried it for many years. I get so many samples from so many different companies. They want me to actually, talk about their mushroom and stuff because they know I'm a huge coffee drinker. And still, they send me so many samples, and I get like bags, seriously, and I still can't feel anything. Right now, I got the 2 bags. I've taken like 3 a day. I don't feel any difference. My mind is not changing. I don't feel better all over. I'm always in a good mood most of the time, but not sure. It's fucking getting cold actually. Can't believe it. It's June 1st and I gotta freaking turn on the heat. That's how cold it is. So I don't know. This weather is killing me. Next week is supposed to, like after Tuesday, we're gonna go in the heat zone for I think like probably a couple of weeks. So it's gonna be interesting how hot it's gonna get. It's gonna be in the upper 25, 30 degrees. It's hot here in the Mojave Desert. It's freaking cold here. We're like at 8, 9 degrees. I haven't tried that one yet, Cindy. The Amecos Earth. I haven't tried it yet. One of my patients is doing it. His name is Brian. He's taking it. Cold in Ontario as well, is it? Wow. It's been cold here for the past. I've been here 28 days now, 26 days, I think. Wow, the time has gone by quick. 26 days, 25 days. And it's been raining every day, and every day I gotta put a jacket on or I gotta turn on the heat. I was told I need an ICD device for low heart rate. What do you think? You don't need that. That's bullshit. What to use for Persa? He's using it for Persa, but he's using it as well to actually for chelation. Joyful, it depends on your age, depends what's going on, but most of the time you don't, because I just had a patient yesterday. I was talking to them on the phone, and they were gonna actually get a defibrillator as well too, and we got them off that without it. You don't need it. It's just doctors want to make money off you. Most of them. You can actually fix most of these once you actually fulfill your missing minerals. Are you tired? It's not whether I'm tired. It's just been a long day. I got up at 3:30 because Mr. Big Boy Duke woke me up, and I haven't slept since then. And I'm actually gonna go make a coffee right now, like yesterday. I shouldn't be doing that, but we're gonna try some. Yeah, let's make some. So I'm a cardiologist, clean diet and exercise, and my cholesterol and HDL, etc. not getting better. Help? Book a time with me, Boston. We can talk about it. I don't care about your cholesterol much. I care about whether they're being oxidized or not. The damn doctor should know that. It's not about your cholesterol. Who cares about the cholesterol? It's whether your cholesterol is oxidizing or not. I'll bet you they didn't even do the right testing. Can type 2 diabetes be reversed if the pancreas is not well? Oh, 100% you could reverse it. 100% is reversible. And if you can't reverse it, you might have to just go on certain enzymes to support your pancreas. So therefore your pancreas can actually start to heal. But it is 110% reversible. Coffee will help you sleep if you lie down immediately after drinking it. I don't know if I lie down immediately, but I'll just probably put my head on the pillow and I'll be like knocked out. But I'll be taking like, if I take the coffee right now, I'll have to take creatine, vitamin B6, and zinc so I can go into like deep sleep. Eli, I am, yes. So let's make some. Let me grab the. Where's the water? Oh yeah. Let me heat up some water. I can drink coffee and sleep. Well, this coffee here is not really coffee. It's like Arabica coffee with 6 mushrooms. So I don't know if it's actually gonna knock me out like yesterday. Sorry, zinc and what? Zinc and vitamin, magnesium and stuff for sleeping. Creatine. Can zinc be taken with niacin? Yes, you could. How to make healthy gut? Did you watch my video? Check your poop. Eat and relax. Make sure you're not feeling constipation, diarrhea, or anything like that. If any of that food is making you feel like that, then you just have to kind of stop or discontinue them. Can we see the new espresso machine? The little. I can't take the phone there because I have them on the chart. But can you guys see it there? Can you guys see the machine is right there? There's an espresso machine. There's my little blender, and there's my MCT oil. This is a tiny machine. As soon as I got the power, that's the first thing I went and got. I have a nice espresso machine that is actually manually done, but it's freaking, if you don't get it like precise, perfect, it will always like oxidize. Supplement recommendation or even what to stay away from to help criminal. Yes, nice. Have candida and esophagus. I can help you with that, Pamela. Nice and make me flush. Is it dangerous? No, it's harmless. 100% harmless. 100% harmless. Duke, go to sleep, bud. What are you doing still awake? Well, actually, it's better if you stay awake till I fall asleep, Duke, because this way you don't wake me up at 3:30 again. Right, mister? So there's the mushroom. We're going to try it again. If the company seen me doing this at night, they're gonna freak out because this is supposed to be like a morning drink, and I actually drink it at night. I'll wait till the water boils and we'll drink some. My son is suffering from congestive heart failure and kidney issues. Can they be reversed? They can be actually stopped ASAP from the progression, yes, and we can actually start to work on reversing 100%. What is MCT oil? Medium chain triglyceride. It's derived from coconut oil. So in coconut oil, you have roughly about 7 or 8 different fats. There's long chain and short chain fatty acid. The long chain fatty acid just takes a very long time to digest. The short chain, they're actually instantly utilized, and that kind of raises your ketones and gives you energy, and it's really good for the brain. So the coffee that I'm making right now, it does actually have MCT oil in it as well too. Reach out to do reach out to me. Book a time, and we can do like a specific protocol and guideline he can actually follow 100%. I'll help him with it. How old is he, if you don't mind me asking? Is he pretty young? So MCT oil, guys, is really good for your brain, for your cognition, for your mood, to actually turn on your ketones, everything. 39, he's very young. He's very young. Yeah, tell him to reach out to me. Duke, what are you laughing at? Duke is laughing. You guys see him? Look at him. Where's your face, Duke? There's Duke. Oh, that's his bum. Where's his face? He's hidden. Duke, are you smiling? You're awake? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I took him with me everywhere today. Every time we went to the hardware store, I had to take him with me. I had to go there 3 times today. It's crazy. How much MCT daily? I take about 3 tablespoons. I don't recommend taking 3 tablespoons because it's gonna give you like a diuretic or a flush effect in your gut, in your poop. You're gonna end up having like a soft stool. I'm used to it. I'm used to taking MCT. Been taking it for many years. So you gotta start like maybe 1/4 teaspoon. What's the brand name of the coffee you'll be consuming? It's mushroom coffee. Let me grab the bag and show it to you. I got it sent to me as a sample. Watch your tail, big boy. This is the one I'm taking. I have the link on my profile bio if you wanna check it out. Use Gracie. That's the one I'm using right now. I've taken about 3 teaspoons of it. Not sure if it's okay to ask more than one question, but can sojourn be reversed? Yes, it could be, 100%. You say long chain and short chain. Are you referring to omega-3 and omega-6? No, I was referring to the MCT oil. MCT oil is a short chain fatty acid. It stands for medium chain triglycerides. It comes from coconut. I'm not talking about the omega-3 fatty acids or the omega-6. I'm talking about the MCT, where it actually comes from coconut. Coconut oil has about 7 different fats. So MCT is actually one of the molecule or one of the fat that is actually pulled from coconut. So usually stands for caprylic acid 8 or caprylic acid 10. So MCT, it could be either 8 or 10. 8 is much faster to actually absorb to your brain, a lot faster than 10 even. And it bypasses your digestion instantly. So you get like ketones within like 10 minutes you actually consume it. Duke, go to sleep please. Go to sleep now. Go place and sleep. It's not hot. Wait till it gets really hot. Then you're gonna be stuck in here. You should open a TikTok shop. We're not allowed in Canada to open up a TikTok shop. In Canada, we're not allowed to do anything. We don't even get paid per likes. We don't even can open up a store on TikTok or anything. We're just freaking... All I can do is just live. Or put content, that's it. They don't even pay us for anything. And even if I open up like a US account, I have to actually live in the US. There you go. You're supposed to take 1 teaspoon per 1 cup of 250 ml. So I'm putting 3 teaspoons in like an espresso shot. This is like fits 100 ml. Come to the US, I'll marry you. Sounds good. We just need a little land, and I like to live off grid. That's where I'm at right now. I don't like the city. I don't like anything like that. I need to stay off grid. Holy fuck, that was hot. Sorry, guys. Freaking burned my tongue. Damn. Fuck. Dude, that was hot. It's never been that hot before. Holy shit. Give me a second, guys. Wow. Should never be that hot, especially when it's coffee. If it's boiling like that, I should not even drink it right away. I should let it cool down for at least a minute because it's not good. Put ice cubes in your coffee. You're right. No, I just burned my tongue. Now it's gonna feel weird for the next 3 days. What helps with leg buzzing feeling, and leg muscle twitches. It's a lack of magnesium, your lack of magnesium glycinate. You know what, Duke? Hey, come here, come here, come here. Look, look, look. Go to sleep. You want your little carpet? Okay, let me put your carpet down. You can start sleeping in a tiny house starting next week. I'll finish the walls. There you go. There you go, bud. There you go. Sleep. Sit on the carpet. Sit on the carpet. Thoughts on raw butter? Yeah, raw butter is good. Or ghee, or beef suet. All that stuff is really good. Drinking coffee so late? Yeah, it's mushroom coffee, Palestine. But I can't feel any taste because I burned my tongue. Thoughts on hyperbaric chamber for autoimmune? 100%. If you can get a hold of it and you can actually get it done, that it's not actually too expensive for you, I would highly recommend it at least twice a week, 30 minutes every time. Can you please repeat what you were saying about keto? I joined at the end of what you were saying. You can always watch the YouTube video because I have everything recorded. But about keto, that if you take MCT oil, caprylic acid 8 will actually activate your ketones instantly. How much magnesium? At least 200 milligrams. 200 milligrams would be ideal. What do you say about multi-mineral supplement? What about multi-mineral supplements? Everybody should be taking them. And it has to be in a mineral form of, it has to be in water form. Duke, go to sleep. There's nothing we're eating. Go sleep. Go sleep on the carpet, buddy. Go sleep on the carpet. Yeah, that mushroom coffee needs actually much more MCT, way more MCT. It needs like probably a full tablespoon to actually, and blend it for about a minute, 30 seconds, and I think it'll taste better. What is the basic daily use supplements? Magnesium would be like your number one supplement. It should be consumed daily, but all your trace minerals should be consumed daily. We actually overuse them way too much, and we actually lose them way too much. And that's why we're actually deficient. How much magnesium is the desired level in the body? It depends based on your tolerance level. It could be anywhere from 600 to 1200 milligrams. It's interesting. I stopped taking trace minerals. It is actually disturbing my sleep. Your trace minerals is disturbing your sleep, or when you stopped, you're starting getting the disturbance. If it's disturbing your sleep, that means you're taking too much because you're overactivating your pancreas sometimes. If you're taking too much. What are the side effects of magnesium? There's 300 different side effects. We can have twitches, you can have headaches, you can have joint pain, you can have oxalates, you can have heart disease, you can have high cholesterol, you can have high blood pressure, you can become diabetic. All these are magnesium deficiency. Why do the tremors and twitching happens? Because of lack of magnesium. You stated creatine, B6, and zinc for deep sleep. Can you touch up on that a bit more? So that combination, only if you can actually be drinking coffee, then you can actually take that, creatine, B6, and zinc. Zinc and B6 will actually allow your dreams to become so realistic, and B6 will actually allow better absorption if you can end up taking the creatine. How's the neighbor behaving? Um, I haven't seen her to be honest with you, but her stuff she is still there, like her spray paint and a couple of her posts. The first day I got here, she stayed out there working every single day. 2 days after, she's gone and haven't seen her. Maybe a bear ate her. I don't know. I hope a bear fucking eats her because she's been fermenting food for bears and that's illegal. So if she comes up to me and says something, I'm gonna say, "Hey, you're not supposed to be feeding wild animals. That's illegal." So maybe a black bear got her because we have right now. There was a warning yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. There's a grizzly bear and a cub about 3 kilometers from here. So there's a warning kind of been set out to kind of make sure you guys keep all your pets and food and all that stuff inside because they're around. They usually the grizzly bear comes at least once a year or in this area. But we have a lot of black bears and brown bears. They're often here. So if she's making food for them, she'll be a nice, tasty vegan for these guys. Cheers, Jay. Thank you. See, that mushroom coffee, guys, seriously, is tasteless. 2.04 milligrams per deciliter. Is it good magnesium levels in the body? No, it's not. And that's the incorrect level. You need at least 6 milligrams per deciliter or higher. You need 6 milligrams per deciliter and higher, and it has to be RBC magnesium, not serum magnesium. On their different types of magnesium, how to tell which one to take? There's only one type, actually. There's magnesium elemento. All the other forms, there's hundreds of forms that you guys are not aware of. There's just people are trying to actually add so many things to them to actually make them absorb better. But the most natural one is magnesium ionic chloride, most bioavailable and most one found in our food and our water. Everything else, glycinate, malate, citrate, citric acid, all these are just made up molecules by man-made, that you'll never digest. Cheers to the roses. Thank you. Selenium, vanadium, and manganese, what are they good for? You got antioxidants, you got weight loss, and you got heart artery protection, all three in one. That's a good combination. Just if you take too much of manganese, you can actually drop your biotin level. I can't believe I burned my freaking tongue. I can't taste anything anymore. See, buckthorn is not bad to actually activate some stem cells, but it doesn't work on its own. There's a hype on it for nothing. There's a hype on it for nothing, and a lot of it is just almost a waste of money and time to actually try it out if you have the proper ingredients. Do you know what may be good for vertigo? It's an exercise. To actually do the exercise so you can actually break the crystals down. The only reason there's a vertigo or you might have vertigo is because you have crystals or oxalates. That's usually coming from consuming a lot of oxalates foods. Anything like greens and stuff that is high in oxalates will actually cause a vertigo issue. You're cooking meth, Crystal? Why, you want some? We can do something like that. What about rhinitis? Same thing, falls in that same category. So does taurine help magnesium? Carnitine help calcium? Taurine does help magnesium to get to the cellular levels, yes. And carnitine help calcium? Carnitine does not help calcium. Do you know much about moringa powder? I think moringa powder is hyped for nothing and it's just bullshit. I'll teach you how one day, the boss. How to reduce cholesterol? Go download my ebook. You'll actually see how you can reduce it successfully. What's good for gout? You can do a cherry tart, and you can stop eating freaking fructose. I don't think it does help with tendinitis, no. I take zinc, vitamin C, D, magnesium glycinate, gold seal, elderberry, mushroom daily. Is this okay? Yeah, the combination looks fine for immune strengthening and to actually help your body relax, which is perfect. I take 100 milligrams niacin in the morning with B complex, and the reaction is super strong. Yeah, because you're probably taking an empty stomach. That's why. So if you're taking on an empty stomach, you're always gonna get like a much stronger of a flush compared to you taking it on a full stomach, or taking it with, let's say, vitamin C, for example. Dedicated one. Are you married? I don't know. Let's ask people on TikTok. Am I married, guys? Let's see if they'll answer or not. What's good for pancreatitis? You gotta start with digestive enzymes and hydrochloric acid. So this way you can actually give your your pancreas time to actually start healing correctly. I am reading this chat. Of course, I am reading this chat. I saw your question, dedicated one. Some people on TikTok said yes, some people on TikTok said no. Matcha powder good for autoimmune inflammation or high or overhyped? The problem with matcha, if you know how to do it, it's okay. Like what you get from matcha, which is actually it's green tea, you're gonna get your EGCG polyphenols. That's about it. Taste-wise, it's terrible unless you mix it with the coconut cream. Technically, yes. In reality, no. There you go. I like that answer. But that's how you have to do it for matcha powder to actually work good. The taste on its own is nasty. A lot of people don't like it. That's why they mix it with coconut cream or certain things like that to actually ease it off and actually it mixes better. Because if you don't mix it, the problem is you're not going to actually absorb the polyphenols, which is EGCG. But I heard you say that I should take niacin for optimal reaction. Well, when you take niacin, you are taking niacin 100 milligrams. So niacin is going to be good for your lipids. Let's go, Maurice. Thanks for the help. Cheers, Tronic. Thank you. So you can definitely do that. You can take it more than once a day. Like 100 milligrams is not enough. I think an average person should actually take at least 500 milligrams of niacin daily. If you don't want to take it all at once, it's fine. You can take it at least 3 times a day at 100 milligrams or 150 milligrams. On an empty stomach is going to be the best because that's where you get the... Whether you take it on an empty stomach or not, the flush, sometimes it happens, sometimes it's not. But of course, it's going to be a lot stronger when you are on an empty stomach. But no matter what, at the end of the day, it's still going to actually lower and prevent your lipids from oxidizing, whether you feel the flush or you don't. Who are the best biohackers in your view? I don't know. There's so many out there right now. I know that, originally when, they call the father of biohackers, or he calls himself the father of biohackers, which was Dave Asprey. He came up with the name years ago, but there's so many people right now, claiming that they've been biohacking and doing so many things, whether you do certain peptides or whether you do certain stacks or whether you do certain things out of the ordinary, now people are calling themselves biohackers. So in my mind, it just doesn't, if you want to call yourself that, fine. All the power to you. But there's so many people right now spending way so much money on a lot of this stuff, technically trying to actually biohack their system and stuff. Any recommendations for lowering cortisol? You can take L-theanine. And check your adrenals, make sure it's not overly overactive. Anyway, to detox, IV iodine contrast dye 6 weeks after a scan. Yeah, I did a video on that, how you can actually flush it out from your system. And I think I did put in the video, I can't remember if I did talk about zeolite or not, because it captures and it binds to a lot of the inorganic materials. I'm trying to gradually increase the niacin intake. Yeah, so you can take 100 milligrams every 4 hours because that's half-life for it. Started niacin protocol because of Mr. Daher, and it's done wonders for my cardio health along Tronic. Cheers. Thanks so much for that. I'm glad that everything's working for you. That's awesome to hear. Do you know Jack Krus's stuff? I'll have to check Jack Krus's. Maybe, maybe not. I'll have to check, to be honest with you. It is on the TikTok videos. I do like, to be honest with you, Savannah, I do videos every day, like at least 1 or 2 or 3 videos. So for me to actually pinpoint the exact video that I mentioned, that it's gonna be tough to guess, but there is a title on every video. So you might have to kind of take your time and kind of browse through it till you actually find the video. But I think I did it roughly about a month or a month and a half ago. I got the request and I did the video. I wish there's a way we can go to our profile and kind of search for a specific video. Cheers to the ice cream cone. How did you know I needed ice cream today? It's my cheat day. And I haven't had any ice cream for like almost 4 years now. Damn. Actually, I cheated with freaking coffee at night. Now I'm not gonna be able to sleep. And I burned my tongue. And I think I'm gonna turn on the heater on right now soon because it's getting pretty cold. Ice cream cone. Too bad I don't have any right now. I would eat it. With my workouts, started low and increased dosage until I hit as high as 1,000 milligrams and split doses. Perfect. Perfect. 1,000 milligrams a day of niacin. That's awesome. Yeah, right now I stopped keeping track of how much I'm taking because I'm doing a new test, and I'm taking roughly about 200 milligrams of niacin every 2-3 hours. Actually, you're going to sleep? Well, what time is it there? Fantastic supplement. Thank you, Maurice. Cheers. Thanks so much for sharing that with us. Women, better to keep you warm, not bears and heels. Maybe one day, who knows? The problem is, I don't know. I think sometimes some people are meant to stay alone. 12 midnight. Okay, you're about 3 hours ahead of me. Oh, cheers. Have a good night. I'm sure you guys will chat on Sunday with you. Maybe I don't know if I can do a video tomorrow during the daytime. I got somebody to come and actually help me a little bit with skirting the whole tiny house and and under the trailers. So this way we can kind of block the air from coming in. So that's done tomorrow. Then after that, I might maybe start closing the ceiling. Sometimes people are meant to be alone. I like the quote. I think so. Some people are, that's true. Never try to change someone. Sometimes I might maybe say that to myself. You did the mistake once, would you do it again? And I've seen a lot of people, sometimes they fail. They do it once or twice and 3 times, and it's not very successful. So why continue trying? Sometimes it's tough. Do you have children? I have one overseas. I think eventually he'll come and live with me off a grid. Than living in a city. If you say you're gay, I'll donate $20, I swear. That's funny. I'm not gay. I will never say it. But gay could be two things. Some people say, if they're gay, that means it's happiness or happy person. So I can say that I'm a happy person. So does that mean that makes me gay, right? There you go. Happy. MD, have a good night. Thanks for your help. Heal your tongue. Thank you. But men are not meant to be alone. He's not gay. There you go. I have a dog. That he keeps me busy. Today I took him with me to all the stores. We had fun. It was awesome. It was awesome. He met like almost 20 people. Then we came back here. We drove here an hour later and we forgot one piece and we had to drive back again. Have you come up with a list of popular supplements that don't work? I should, eh? That's a good idea. Hey, Harley, how's it going? I should come up with a list that supplements don't work. Dogs are amazing companions. Oh, 100%. Hey, boy. What are you smiling at? They're doing a new test. Yes, I have 3 dogs, still not replaced in one band, but they are loyal. Oh, 100%, they are loyal. They're doing a test on dogs. They say anything you say, they're 110% they understand you. And they scan their brain to actually see how they relate to some of the things we say to them. And they 100% understand everything because they kind of get used to that person. They get used to the way we talk to them, the way we make them feel, the happiness and so on, so many other things. So they understand you 110%. It's just they can't not relate other than to show you. But I think dogs are amazing. They're better than people sometimes. Maybe all the time. Hi, Maurice. It's late in New York, 12:10 a.m. What the hell are you doing up, Marie? You're supposed to go to sleep so you can actually feel great tomorrow. My dogs are so amazing. I love them so much. Oh, 100%, Cindy. 100%. Yes, helpful to majority of folks who spend on sanitization claims. Spermidine is one allegedly. Oh, 100%. I'll look into that because with a lot of supplements I tried, didn't really feel much from. But the problem is, some people still feel from some won't. That's the problem. So I have to actually dig in this a little bit deeper. My dog Chocolate understands everything I say, looks at me straight in the eyes when I talk to her. Oh, that's awesome. They do that. Like even right now when I'm talking to Big Boy here, I don't want to say his name because he'll be up again. He knows, and when he's smiling for real. They're like little kids. They're like a 2-year-old little kids. It's a nice responsibility, but same time it's almost you can't live without them anymore because you get used to them. Like even thought he wakes me up at 3:30, wakes me up at 4. Like, come on, I still wake up in the middle of the night if I have to go urinate. Why shouldn't I let him go, for example, right? So you can't just be upset or mad if they wake you up early morning. You still have to kind of treat them the same way. I'm not selling my Jesus, you crazy old man. Crazy old man. Do I look that old? I'm only 22 years old. That's when I stopped counting. Hi Maurice, what would you recommend for crepe-like skin for menopause women, super fine wrinkles? Send me a message, Brenda. I'll send you some information on that. Is that happening all over or just in specific areas? Hey D, how are you? Oh, just in the neck? Okay. Yeah, send me a DM. I'll send you some information on it. And you can try certain things, see if it does help, for sure. What do you recommend for high homocysteine levels? You have 3 options. You have your methylated vitamin Bs. You actually have 4 options. You have your methylated vitamin Bs. You can take collagen, so you can methylate your homocysteine. You can take MSM because it's very rich in sulfur. That will actually help methylate it. Or you can take TMG. Any of the 4. If it's very high, sometimes you need to take 2 of them to actually lower it ASAP. Because your numbers have to be between 7 and 9, now below 15. What do you recommend for low iron levels? Eat a steak cooked in a skillet. That would be the best thing you can do. And you can take vitamin C. Vitamin C will enhance the absorption of iron in your body. Hey, Duke. Why aren't you sleeping, bud? You tired? Or you're hot and I'm cold? Go on to bed. Are you waiting for me? He's waiting for me, I think. Okay, 10 minutes. Yeah, we got 10 minutes. It'll be an hour, okay? Then we can go to sleep. You good with that? Okay, guys, you guys have 10 minutes to ask me some more questions. Because Duke wants me to go to sleep. He's tired. He doesn't like the lights on. He's waiting for you to turn the light off, he says. He did. So what I did with my lights, they're usually like bright white, and I don't like bright white because they'll keep you awake. So I end up putting like a filter, a green filter on the lights here, and on top of the bed, I put one as a red filter. Have a great night off and running. Cheers, Holly. Thank you. Vitamin C will help in absorption. How? Vitamin C will actually increase the absorption rate of iron. He's waiting for you. Turn off the light. So Duke, when he usually sleeps on my bed, he will sleep on my side. He knows that. He warms it up so nice and warm. So when I come in to actually sleep on my side, he'll actually move to his side. Is there a salt that does not raise blood pressure? Yeah, Himalayan salt, Celtic salt. Just stay away from like white table salt, Savannah. I know you can hear things outside and you're not going outside. If I ever let Duke sleep outside, I tried it once. Seriously, didn't even sleep the whole night because all you can hear is him barking and going after things. So finally I come out at 2:30 in the morning to kind of to get him back inside, and he actually had one of these big, massive bullfrog or something he was actually playing with. Hi, may I ask if you know how to destroy uterine fibroids naturally? What do you rec for high phosphorus levels? Can you see anything about premature menopause, 41 menopause, gaining weight badly? A lot of these questions you guys are asking me, they're a little bit complex for me to kind of give you a good answer on here because there's a lot of questions I have to ask in return, and we're just going to be sitting here all night talking about it. So it probably would be best to book a time with me and I can go over it with you in specific. What are the benefits of grilling the steak on a skillet? This way just you can get more iron, increase the iron levels. Good night and thanks for helping. Learn a lot from here. Cheers, Tronic. Thanks you. You too. Have a nice evening. Hey, brother, which country are you located? I'm in Canada, Adam. I'm in Canada and it's freaking cold. Seriously, it is cold today. I think probably the temperature has dropped dramatically. The only way I can be able to sit outside around this time, because that's what I did last summer, I was sitting outside mostly the time, but I had the wood stove on the whole night. I would stay till about like midnight. It'll be like pitch black. Then after 11:30 usually or so, that's when you start to see some animals popping up. Good night, Maurice and Duke. Thank you for all your knowledge. Cheers. Thanks so much, Gracie. I want to ask you a few things to help with my dad's heart. What's the best way to contact you? Adam, if you go to my main profile on YouTube, you can book a time. You can book a time, whether 30 minutes or a full hour, and we can go over everything in details for your dad's heart. From blood tests to supplementation to lifestyle, eating habits. We'll check if there's any type of oxidization. We'll check if there's specific lipids that is actually being activated by specific dirty genes. So there's a lot of things we can definitely cover and get a specific protocol going for your father. What is the best way to lose? Where in Canada? I'm in British Columbia right now. No worries. Thank you, Maurice, my brother. Yeah, no problem, Adam. Anytime. So yeah, I'm in British Columbia right now, Nona. What's the best way to lose weight? Is lemon and ginger juice healthy and helpful? They're okay to reduce inflammation. They're okay to reduce inflammation, but the best way to lose weight is all in the lifestyle. It's all in the food you eat. Thank you, Maurice. It's 12 lunchtime here in the tropics. Oh, cheers to that. It's better than being here cold and it's time to go to sleep. Where can I get the info on pricing? If you go to my website, I am in Surrey, BC. So you're not that far from me. I think like what, 4 hours, I think, give or take. Folks, schedule a call with Maurice. He's knowledgeable and extremely helpful. Just do it. Cheers, Napoleon. Thank you. Are you Jewish? No, I'm not. Where are you from? I'm in Canada right now. In BC. I recommend Maurice. He has been working with me with some issues. My knee pain all gone. Marie, thank you so much. Hey, Maurice, thank you for guiding me through my health journey. Hey, Adrian, good to see you here. Haven't seen you for a while on the live. I hope you're doing good and things are going as we planned. Hopefully, we'll probably do like a follow-up and check your blood work soon coming up, I think. You're always going to be alive. I'm going to keep you that way. I'm trying to drink my last drop of coffee. Good night, Maurice and Duke. Appreciate all the priceless info you've given us. Cheers, D. Have a nice evening. Thank you. What's the best vitamin to take for more energy? Energy. So think of energy and think of your mitochondria. There's 2 supplements that actually supports your mitochondria, that they're actually like a powerhouse. So one of them is magnesium. The other one is D-ribose. Yes, end of June, get an updated blood work. We schedule soon. Sounds good. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. How long you've lived in Canada? I've been in Canada since 1989. Long time. Very long time. Is it being blocked? What's being blocked? Which magnesium tablet is good for? Which magnesium tablet is good for? It should never be a tablet. It should be in liquid. Good morning. The energy should be in D-ribose, and magnesium has to be liquid. I have unhealthy gut. Good night, Maurice, and do time for my beauty sleep. Sounds good, Mary. Have a nice night. Hey, brother, can I ask what is your background ethnics-wise? I'm Turkish, but born and raised in Melbourne, Australia. Originally from Lebanon. Raised in Beirut, been in Canada since 1989. I hear an accent, but I can't figure out what country the accent's from. Lebanon. Is the energy not being replenished? So what happened is the only reason you don't have energy because your mitochondria has actually been destroyed. When your mitochondria has been destroyed, there's nothing fulfilling the energy molecule back again. So technically, when your mitochondria start to drop, and the problem is with mitochondria, once it hits at low as 20%, a person can actually experience a heart attack. So it's giving you a sign that there's something happening in your lifestyle and your diet. The question is, why is your mitochondria dropping? So we have to actually look into your diet, look into everything. It doesn't mean if you just take a supplement, it's gonna boost it up and fix it. It is gonna give you like slight boost, but it's not gonna fix it without actually adjusting your lifestyle and your eating habits. Next door neighbor, Lebanon. Yes, 100%. We're all the same, Middle Easterns. Cheers to that. But yes, so you can boost your mitochondria, you can regain your energy, but the problem is it's almost okay, you're given a symptom, a supplement, but you're not really going after the root cause. And your root cause could be your diet, could be your gut. Everything you eat is either gonna feed a disease or you're gonna actually heal one. And you're obviously feeding a disease that you're getting fatigue or tired or loss of energy. Your probably adrenals could be shot. So there's a lot of things we have to look into. That's why I say, some stuff you guys ask me, I can give you an answer, but it's a little bit more complicated than that because we have to break things in specific. Any supplements you recommend for people over 45? Yes, nitric oxide. Nitric oxide would be the smallest thing you can take as a single supplement if you want. But if you want to add something to it, I would actually add magnesium, because without magnesium, a person, you'll end up having a lot of major issues. And of course, based on your lifestyle, based on your eating habits, then we can kind of customize certain things. There's a lot of things we have to base it on the environment, the place you work at, the way you sleep, the way you eat, the way you drink, how you feel every day. It's all based on that. Okay, I'll take one more question and I'm gonna go to sleep. Hey Jade, how are you? It's not stored, then always in bloodstream small reservoir. If not stored, then always in bloodstream small reservoir. No major side effects for nitric oxide. There's no... See, the problem is when it comes down to nitric oxide, some people don't really realize the difference. There's eNOS, endothelial nitric oxide, there's INOS, induced nitric oxide, and I did a video on this, and there's another one. There's 3 different type of nitric oxide. And what happened is every time we talk about nitric oxide, automatically people think of citrulline or arginine. The problem with them too, they actually boost INOS, induced nitric oxide. So you don't want that. You want the eNOS part of it, because if you end up producing too much induced nitric oxide, you're going to cause oxidative stress without having the proper antioxidants to back it up. So that's why I said this is a little bit complex, but I can guide you through that. What else could cause heart palpitations if RBC electrolytes are good, and so is iron, your vitamin B1, benfotiamine? If your RBC magnesium is over 6 milligrams per deciliter, let's assume, and your electrolytes are good, so your next one is going to be your vitamin B1 and your vitamin D3. Can I take nitric oxide and magnesium at the same time? Yes, I do. 100% you could. You're the man. We appreciate your consultation. Cheers, Sartana. Thank you. I'm going to take my nitric oxide now too before I sleep. Usually I take it at night. What molecular structure missing to hold magnesium? Can it be, taurine? Look at that. I'm giving you all the answers. Is low oxalate diet beneficial? Yeah, 100%. That means you have to actually start reducing at least 90% of your vegetables, which is fine. Trust me, you will survive with no vegetables. Only less than 1% of vegetables are edible. The rest of it actually cause issues in our bodies, anti-nutrient effect. And one of them is, of course, oxalates. So what is low oxalate? Eating mostly meat, eggs, fish, cheeses, a lot of animal products. I have myocardial injury and taking meds. Is it safe to take nitric oxide and magnesium? Yes, it is safe to take nitric oxide and magnesium. And once you start taking them, you can actually start to wean off medications. But I don't advise you weaning off your medications without consulting with me so we can actually draft out a plan so you don't cause any harm to yourself. One last question. The nitric oxide, how many mil? It doesn't come in mils. It doesn't come in mils. You should come up with a YouTube channel with your recorded Q&A like this. Oh, I'm recording the questions right now on YouTube. So definitely you guys can go in there and actually watch it again. You know, I get about 500, 600, 700 views sometimes per video every time I post it up. I have a strong energy, a few issues, however. Why don't you book an appointment, Age? I think I'm seeing your name correctly, and we can actually go over everything and help you. Yes, you can take magnesium while you're on thyroxine for the thyroid. 100% you could. I have 264 total cholesterol, LDL, triglycerides 70. But it's funny, you tell me all your cholesterol level, and the most important one you never mention it, which is your HDL. Are you just kind of playing with me to see if I kind of notice that? The only thing I want to see from your cholesterol numbers would be your HDL and your triglycerides. I don't care about LDL and total cholesterol because that's almost irrelevant. Because without your HDL and triglycerides, I won't know whether they're being oxidized or not. Do you support chemoradiation after a cancer diagnosis? Hell no. I would never do that. So you already have about roughly, by looking at it, you have about 12% oxidization with your cholesterol numbers, just to let you know. I can fix that for you. It's very easily, if you book a time with me. Triglycerides are perfect, HDL is high. How can it be that someone vitamin D deficient but has normal calcium? Calcium has nothing to do with your vitamin D. Vitamin D will only increase your calcium. Your calcium is regulated by your thyroid. It's okay calorie intake, but hit protein goal for weight loss. Yeah. 100%, it's okay. It's not chemoradiation. What do you suggest? Oh, there's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of animal products you can take that will actually fix your cancer issue without chemo bullshit. I hope that answers your question. And you can check out my cheat book. Cheat sheet ebook. Download it, guys. It has 100 things in it, and anything I add, you guys get it for free. And I do talk about cancer quite a bit and the treatment for it. Go to my website right now and download it. Shopping for nitric oxide shows 750 to 330 millimeter, and I'm stopping wrongly. Any brand recommendation? Go to my website and buy the one I recommend on my website, because the one I recommend actually lasts in your body for 8 hours. All the nitric oxide out there, they only last 6 seconds in your body. There's only one patent company out there. That's it. One patent company that actually make the proper nitric oxide release in your body correctly. Everything else only lasts like 6 seconds. Because these guys have the patent on even beets, the 25% extracted. If it doesn't have 25% extracted, it'll never work. With potassium nitrate. So it's a nitrate supplement that actually converts to nitric oxide. Without it, it's not gonna function. Last question, guys, and I'm gonna call it a night. I know I said that 10 minutes ago. But seriously, last questions and I'll call it a night. And I gotta take my pills so I can have some nice deep sleep. We're gonna try something different today with my pills. I'm gonna be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna take 8 pills. Checking your website is the link in your bio. Yeah, if you click on my profile bio, and you can go, there's a website there. Once you click on the website, it'll take you to my main page. 2:30, made appointment Wednesday, 2:30. Oh, this Wednesday coming up, perfect. So we'll chat then, and we'll go over everything. Awesome. 2:30 your time. I'll see what time is mine because we're probably different zone time, which is fine. I need something for high blood pressure. Book a time with me, Wanda, and we can talk about high blood pressure and I can fix it for you. There's 7 factors that affects your blood pressure. Magnesium, vitamin D3, K2 fish oil, and vitamin C daily, it's okay. Vitamin D3, K2 fish oil, vitamin C daily. So, oh yeah, 100% is fine. Just make sure you're taking proper vitamin D. The way you know is you take 1,000 IU per 25 pound of body weight. 10:34 p.m. right now. So you're about 1 hour ahead of me. Can we chat via text or call? Yeah, 100% we could. We can do a call if you book an appointment, Nads, if it makes it easier for you. Or we can do a video call, a regular call, whatever you like. I have all these options. Perfect. Because I have some of my patients are comfortable talking on a video, some are comfortable talking on a call. So it's up to you. You have that option. What were you saying about high blood pressure? There's 7 factors that affects high blood pressure. And we can fix all of them. What's the best med to take for high blood pressure? Meds, I don't recommend any medications, Lala. Book a time with me. I can help you fix it and we can stop it and we can reverse it. It's that simple. It's that easy. I just need to actually talk to you guys, talk to you on the phone, find out exactly what's happening, what you've been doing. If you're taking medications, we can even wean off the medications. One last question, and I'll call it a night. Wanda, you can always download my ebook as well, too, if you want to learn a little bit more about the blood pressure. I have all the information in it. That's the last question. You Lebanese? Yes, I am, Eddie. Okay, guys, I'm going to get going. It was nice chatting with you guys. I'm sure I'll come back tomorrow again. I don't know if it's going to be late or during the daytime. I haven't decided yet. It depends on the weather and depends how busy I get. But in the meantime, you guys have a nice Saturday evening for some of you Sunday morning. And have your questions ready for our next live chat. And if you guys missed any of my questions earlier, Q&A, you can always go on YouTube and actually rewatch the video as well. It has everything on there. So in the meantime, you guys take care. Cheers.